What's up, y'all? So, I wanted to talk a little bit more about Insecure. So, we're now on season 4. Um, I just wanted to talk about Issa and her situation ships. Um, and did you all notice that all the seasons she has one key word that she says, like, what was the first one? She would say something as F. Yeah, I know what that means. And then the second season was hella. Everything was hella. I forgot what the third season was. This one is now low key. Everything. Um, so I just want to talk about how Issa was saying to her brother that how she feels like she put in all the work doing those 5 years that her and Lawrence were together. It now Condola's reaping all the benefits, and I didn't look at it that way, but it kind of seems um, that way. Also, Lawrence is, and he finds out that he is the rebound guy. And now it kind of seems as if the end of episode 4, was it 3? Episode 3, that Lawrence and Issa may start back up again, maybe. So, and I just wanted to say that it always seems that way when you seem like you put all the work into a relationship and then somebody else gets all the benefits of the hard work that you seem to put in. But I guess the thing about it is, Steve Harvey said that a man will only change for the person that is right for him. So I don't know if Lawrence and Issa are right for each other, or they just have history. You also get caught up in the history of a relationship. I know about that too, because you feel like you wasted or you spent all that time with a person, and then you don't want to throw all that history away. And I'm kind of wondering if Daniel is going to come back, because he's always Issa's what if guy, but I also don't know if they would work out either, because again, they have history and cheatations and this, that, and the other. And also, Issa and Molly keep having, fallouts. They keep snapping on each other. Um, it's like, do we kind of feel like they've been friends for how long? I don't know if they were friends all of their lives, but I think they've been friends at least since college. So that's something else that they might have to just take a break from each other. That's what happens in real life too. That you may even seem to grow apart. I'm kind of confused about them too. Sometimes Molly seems like she's the kind of person that it seems to be all on her, but like, what do you call that? Like, self-centered, maybe. Um, and keep doing too much too fast before she starts to get to know these guys or whatever. And then Issa, sometimes she just seems like she's all over the place. Seems like she's trying to have some growth about her, but I guess I'm looking forward to seeing if her and Molly will have a conversation about this thing. I was just looking at some pictures of them. I did like her and Lawrence together. Um, my thing with Issa is she probably just should have stayed broken up with him instead of breaking up with him with that one night for the season 1 when she spent the night over Molly's house. They probably should have just split up then and take some time out, and then maybe Lawrence, he would have got himself together. Then she wouldn't have gotten that big mess with Daniel. And then Dane wouldn't have got his feelings hurt. Condola, I'm not really sure. I do not like that name, Condola. I don't know what it is about it. Like I said, she brought up the fact that, you know, all their inside jokes that they have and all the history that they have. And she questioned if the two would still be together if she hadn't cheated. So, very, very awkward. And this again is Issa and Amal. That's her brother. They had planned on spending Thanksgiving with their mom, which was Wendy Raquel. I'm like, I don't see her as their mom, but and her boyfriend Stanley and his adult twin children, but he slipped on some loose gravy, and Stanley and their mother to the hospital. So the siblings ate at a Mexican restaurant. And then Lawrence, Issa, and Molly also kept up with Kelly and Tiffany's Thanksgiving festivities through their Instagram stories. I don't like the character of Tiffany. I like Amanda Seales, but I don't know what it is with the character of Tiffany. And she looks like she's going to have the baby on the next episode, which I was kind of confused because somebody was saying that Tiffany cheated on her husband at some point. I don't remember that. And they were saying that they wonder if the baby's his or whatever. Um, Molly, she's with the Asian dude, and she keeps sharing her concerns over Andrew um, not opening up to her. And Issa admitted she felt as though the lawyer always looked for problems and doesn't think she wants to find happiness. And that's when I told you guys they was in the grocery stores taking jabs at one another. And Issa advised Molly not to scare Andrew off by inviting him to meet her family. And the lawyer brought up her friend effing for weed and toiletries. And they were going to talk about it over pie at a later date. But Issa blew her off for a second time as she went to reschedule for a later date. And then while their relationship is seemingly falling apart, Laura and Issa are talking more. And the episode ended with the exes direct messaging each other. So, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was just looking at, some notes, and then they went off playing that song by Maya, Case of the Ex, which is probably about 20 years old. And I was like, that is one thing that will never fail about the Insecure show. They do have an excellent soundtrack, and I guess Raphael Sadiq is still a part of the music. I think Solange was a part of the music. I don't know if she is this season or not. So, I don't know. I really, before Insecure even started, that's where we were just perusing through YouTube one day and saw the Awkward Black Girl series, and I really, really liked that. Love season 1 insecure, but it seemed like I don't know. I feel like I just have to watch them because I like this show. Uh, season 1 was okay. I mean, episode 1 of season 4 was okay. 2 I didn't like. 3 was okay because it seems like, that's the thing about it. They're only 30 minutes. And it seems like it starts getting interesting towards the very, very end. So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like her and Molly, they were the besties of the 4 of the girls. Seemed like Kelly and Tiffany were like the besties, and then Issa and Molly were the besties. It seemed like Issa and Molly are just kind of crumbling apart. So I'm trying to think of is anything else I want to say. Um, Somebody was saying that Issa might have been mad at Molly for not letting the light skinned dude Nathan see her when Molly was waiting for Issa to come outside. I think it was Issa's birthday, and they hadn't heard from. I think his name was Nathan, like for a couple of episodes, and then he shows up with flowers, and Molly told him to go away, and she told Issa about that, and somebody was saying that Issa may be mad about that, so that could be a possibility that she's been mad at Molly ever since then. But if so, she should say that. So, and that's why I really I don't have any friends. I can just deal with myself. Every time I ever had like what I thought was a friend, it was just seemed like it was all about them. And then I'm just the kind of person that seems like I want to make people happy all the time, and then I don't even worry about myself. So, yeah, the thing with Condola and Lawrence, that's probably not going to work because he is the first guy she's dated after her ex-husband. So usually rebounds don't work out. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen. And I also am still on the fence of paying the $14.99 just to see the rest of these episodes. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think about what I said about Issa and her situationships. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. I'm still trying to grow this channel. And like or thumbs down the video. You won't hurt my feelings if you thumbs down the video. They don't tell us who thumbs up or thumbs down them anyway.